We like working alone, but when Tribe came up as an organization, I would say it's a company or an organization, a union, I would call it, of all these creatives to help each other, learn different things, work together, share ideas, exhibit, just like the Digiart Fest we've had like last year. So Tribe, as the word stands, is a union of all these creative arts in one place. I3 Media and the Digiart Fest, we prepared for it, yes. We knew about it, yes. But we didn't take part in the previous one, but that doesn't mean we didn't learn anything from it. As I3 Media, I believe we learned a lot from it because at least some people attended from the studio and they got to see the different the different studios presenting. Very many studios had great works because sometimes you think you're nowhere or you're somewhere, then you realize, hey boss, I have to work more or I have to improve on this. This year our studio is working on an animation. We are working on a 3D animation. The title is not yet out, but it has a theme, it has a storyline, which has different characters of a typical African, Ugandan or village boy who is very lazy probably, with some different things. So it is bringing back memories of African culture generally. So this year I expect Digiart Fest to be bigger, and whatever it's going to entail, I expect it to be more than what we had last year. Though I missed last year, though the pictures told me much of it. I followed the pages and the social media and the pictures. I managed to see that, wow, it was an event no one should plan to miss.
I would never laugh at you. Chibe, Akala.
The digital art industry in Uganda, generally speaking, because at least I've seen from different places, but in Uganda, I believe the digital art field in the country is going to be big, really big. Based on what we experienced at Digiart Fest and how many people turned up to see this, and how many actual studios actually really exist in Uganda, because sometimes you may think there are 2 or 3 people doing this, but 10 years, if you say we have, let's say, roughly 10 or more studios right now doing digital art in the country. So I believe if you gave it 10 years, the 10 or more studios will be, I think, competing with Hollywood or Disney.
Amia, tell me.
A company or an organization, a union for all these creatives, to put it to the African standards, to be able to talk as a voice of Africa. I believe if we put down specific measures, if we are making stories, what should it be about? Should it sell out Uganda as a country? Should it sell out Africa? Should it sell out our stories locally? Because we don't have so much stories in the outside world there, digitally, like animated, and we like buying a lot of comic books from out, watch all the animated stories, watch everything nice because we believe they have it. But if we create our own stories, go back to the grassroots, we have a lot of stories, very rich actually, down here as Africa generally. So as a guild, I think set up a standard, like, you know what, it would be nice if we had more stories from the region locally. That will create like a demand. We admire Moana, but we've not watched what is behind Moana actually, because it is a story people wrote, different people, different creatives came in, different studios worked on it in different places. So as a collective, we have all these skills in the country. We've already tested. We've seen all these studios doing all the amazing work. So I believe Moana, we can achieve something like that. As a creative, sometimes you need to get out, try out using your hands to sketch, capture some things here and there, because you'll not have your laptop or your iPad. Some moments you miss because you don't have your gadget to take a photo. But if you have a pencil somewhere as a creative, you can draw some 2 quick lines, go back to your studio, wherever you are, and try to put it together. So that's what I would advise any upcoming creative, not to sleep.